Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Alex here, and today I'm bringing you Decrafted Episode 2. If you're not sure what that is, it's Crafter vs. Picture Episode 1. I just renamed it, so the idea is the same thing. Picture off the internet, I'm breaking that down and building it in Minecraft. And today, I'm bringing you a little medieval archer tower. Picture's going to be in the comments below, well, description below. And yes, you see a completed one in the background. I previously recorded this, it failed, built another one next to it, that recording failed, and built it, and I'm building it a third time. If you look down below, kind of use TNT to fix the first tower, and now I'm just building on top of it. I'll fill that up with cobblestone. So that's going to be the completed picture. So before I go, let's go on further. One thing I'm definitely going to be adding is the materials needed, and I'm going to be sorting them in a little rainbow color on what you're going to need for that specific chunk of the video. I'm going to be coming back here between every single one, so it's not going to be, oh, you need to know red, orange, and yellow. I'm not going to be coming back. I'm going to come back here, show you the items, talk about them, then go on to build it. So, for the first part is the base, and you're going to need 9 items, a lot of them. You're going to need polished andesite, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, then a block of your choice that has a stair and half slab. I went with cobblestone because I like using the cobblestone fencing. You're going to need a full block of wood of your choice, and then a half slab of that block. An optional note, you can use glowstone, and you're going to need a door of your choice. Now moving on to the base. The base takes a while to build. And it's kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. But to start with the base, you're going to make a 7x7 square with your polished stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, what you're going to do is start from each of the corners, and you're going to bring it up 24 more blocks. So, including this one, it's going to be 25. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And you're just going to go around and do this to all of them, making sure they're even with the first 25 tower. Okay, next, we're going to delete the 3 center ones, leaving 1 block coming off our corner piece on all sides. So that is what you should have. And then you're going to skip one and place a block. Skip, place a block. And you're going to do this on every corner part of the pillar, all the way to the top, and you should end up with the top looking like that. And then you just go around to every tower, going all the way up. And I will be coming back after I do the entire tower. Okay, and we're back. And this is sort of what you want to have. Our next thing is we're going to take the block of your choice, which for me is cobblestone, and you're going to fill in the walls. Just going up the whole thing, and when you finish it, you should have this on all 4 walls. I'm going to come back after I do that, just because it's time consuming. Okay, and we're back. And pretty much the tower is all full. It's completed all the way down. And next, we are going to do the doorway, which to start, you're going to grab your half slabs, come all the way to the bottom, and then starting from any corner, this is the corner, and remember you're going to go all across this wall and around, and this is where your door will be. So you want to find your door spot, which I want mine here, and then you're going to go on the next wall, and then find the corner farthest from that wall. And you're going to go in 3 blocks, and then on the 4th one, you're going to place a half slab. Behind that, 2 blocks going up, another 2 half slabs, followed by another 2 blocks. Then you get to the corner, which place a half slab there, one right next to it, delete the original one, and then make a little 2x2, so that's your little corner, and then finish that off around the corner with a full blocks. This is what you should have right now. And the final part, half slab, and then you're going to fill the rest up with 4 wooden blocks. You're going to leave the last spot blank because a little wall is going to go there. And to start that little wall, all you're going to do is place 2 stacks there to meet the level of the wood. And then you're going to do the same thing, not actually making a corner. All you want to do is come up to where the wood is. And then you go around this corner and do it again. And then you're going to grab your polished stone that you used in the corner. And then every so often, just making a little tower. And that's what's going to be the corner there. And you're just making it, giving it some detail, making it look like it has some support. And that's it for the wall. To finish it off, just go around with a half slab to give it a little raised edge. You could do another block you could raise it 1 more block and then do this, but I kind of like the little lip instead of having a huge one. And that's pretty much it for the staircase. Now we're moving on to the door, which you're going to punch a 2x2 hole in the center of your 4 long. You can come in here and replace the cobblestone with your floor material and then put your doors in. And while you're in here, this is going to be your ground floor. You can have a little basement in this, have it go down to a mine shaft, make a dungeon. It's whatever you want it to be. You're going to fill that in. And then for decorating the door, you're going to place cobblestone stairs, well, this block of your choice in the stair form, followed by the half slabs. And this is why I like cobblestone, because you can place the cobblestone fencing to kind of give the walls some detail. And then another thing you can do that I like to do for the building, just for lighting effect, is where we come in, every other spot we do that, you put a glowstone. So starting from here, this is the first spot we go in. Here's the second spot where we go in that we don't place. Here's the third spot where we do. Skipping 4, going to 5, and doing this all the way up the wall to the top. And then just going around to all the other walls and repeating it. Now, for this step, you don't have to do it. On the original tower, I didn't, and I'm not going to do it for the whole thing on this tower. Just want to get enough to show you the effect that it does, that I think is really neat. And that's pretty much it for the glowstone. You go around to the other 2 walls and do it. And what it does is when you go into nighttime, lights up your tower. So it gives it a cool effect. It's easy to see in the dark in case you're lost and looking for it. And the bonus side, say you're doing floors on the inside. So here would be a floor, here would be a floor. You don't have to place torches. It's already lit up. And that is pretty much it for the base of the tower. Okay, next we're going to start making the walls of the tower for the redstone floor. And for that, we're going to need a log of your choice, a block of your choice, the stairs of that wooden block of your choice, and a torch. Not too much for this. Most of this wall is taken up by the redstone work. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here and just trace the top of the tower with wooden blocks. And what we're making is what I call the lie floor, because it looks like a floor, but in reality, we do not use it as a floor. It ends up getting covered up anyways. So It's a lie. No floor there, even though we're technically making one. And then what we're going to do is come around and place our logs in each of the corners facing upwards. And in a second, I'm going to deconstruct that tower across from me just because I forgot the measurements. So let's. Okay. And what we're going to do is make these 8 tall in total. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is making the inner corner of the wall. As I forgot which number I was on. Yeah, that's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what we're going to do is go around the top of each of these, and on the second block from the top, facing outwards, we're going to place our logs. And what we're doing right now is we're building the corner of our walls. We're going to come down here, place a block down, and do the same thing as we did up there, having 2 logs facing outwards, and delete that block. So 1, 2, 3, delete block 1, log facing down, 2 facing out, delete the log facing down, and this is giving us the bottom corner of our wall. Next, off this bottom corner, we're going to place another log facing out, place a log facing upwards on that one, and then face the log that we originally placed. So block 1, block 2, delete block 1. And you're going to go around and do this to all the bottom corner blocks. And the corner's starting to take shape. What we're going to do is on these blocks we just placed, we're going to make them longer, filling them up, bringing them up to this block. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to be 6 tall now. So essentially all we're doing is adding 5 blocks to what we already placed. And we're just going to go around and do this to all of them. And then once you do that, you can sort of see the shape we're getting for the tower. We're going to go and fill in our corner pieces. Coming from the outside of the tower, we're going to place 2 blocks on the bottom, 1 block on the top. Then we're going to have a stair facing in towards the walls, I would like to say. And then we're going to come around to the other side, and on the back of each stair, we're going to place a block. And then we're going to place a block in between them, closing off the wall. And the reason I do this, instead of just having the stairs making that 1 block there, is I like to place the torch there. That way you get a little bit more lighting. You can see in the other tower, I've done it on each of the walls, a little torchy. And then you just go around again. 2 blocks on the bottom, 2 blocks on the top. Stairs. Coming around to place your 3 wooden blocks. So you can come around again and pop some torches. 2 blocks. 1 block. Stairs. And 3 blocks. And then torches. Fly on through here, place my blocks. Hop down the stairs again. Realize I messed up because I placed 2 at the top, not 1. Fix that. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to come on the inside and fill in the walls with wooden blocks. So we're going to be doing 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Yes, you could have really just done a line up the whole time. And next, with our life floor, we're just going to match that. And we're just going to go around and do that to all 4 sides. And this is pretty much it for the wall. This wall, there's not much to it. Most of it's taken up by the redstone. So I'm going to get onto that next. Okay, and we're back. And right now we're doing the redstone work. So what we're going to need is the log that you used, the wall block that you used, sticky piston, a redstone torch, redstone, a lever, and it's kind of hard to see on my little line there, but stained glass. A solid block of it. I put blue here. I like using brown because it matches the wood, and I will show you why we do the glass. In this tower, right here's the glass block. It keeps us from, when we're standing here looking out, from falling in here accidentally. And if you're in survival, you won't be able to get out as easily as I did in creative. That's the sole purpose of that glass block. But right now, we're doing the redstone. So we're going to start off with, in each corner, is placing our sticky pistons. Then we're going to come, make a line of 3 redstone dust, place a log on top of that. Actually, I'm wrong on that one. Place a wooden block on that one. Place a torch on either side of it, a redstone dust on top of that, followed by 3 logs. On those 3 logs, in the center log, we're going to place a wooden block of your choice, and we're going to make a plus sign. On the top of the plus sign, we're going to place redstone dust. On the bottom sides of the plus sign, we're going to place redstone torches. So that is what we should have for that. And then on each side, if you're careful, you can place sticky piston off the redstone dust. If not, do the easy way and just use a block to get it over there. And that is what we should have right now. Between those 2 torches, place your lever. And that is what you should have. And then when you flick it, it opens and closes. And we know everything's good. Next, we have to make the actual windows. For this, I like using a log. It's technically a block of your choice. And you place that on each sticky piston. And remember how I said this was a live floor? Yeah, this is where the true floor is. It's a little higher up. And because of the height, you really can't do anything with it. And this is pretty much it for the redstone. Ooh, I forgot the glass. On the bottom log for your shutters, you place the glass block. That's it. And it should open up when you flick the switch. You can look out. And when you go back in, you can flick it again. And then we just go around and repeat on the other 3 sides. So you're placing your sticky pistons in the corners. Fill it 3 redstone dust to connect them. A block of your choice on top of that. Redstone torch, doesn't matter what side. As you can see here, I've done on either or side, so I'll show you it works. On top of that, redstone dust. On top of that dust, 3 logs facing upwards. Block of your choice to make a plus sign off the center log. On top of the plus sign, you're going to place red stone dust. And on the bottom of the plus sign, your torches. Then next, placing your sticky pistons. You can do this off the redstone dust. If you look right above the block that it's sitting on, you'll see a little frame pop up. And that way you will know you can place a block off of it. Putting your shutters in, any block of your choice. I just do the logs. Sometimes I'll do spruce wood just to give it a little bit of a different color. Glass off the bottom of each one. And a lever between the torches. And then test to make sure it works. And then, if you want to, I'll come back and do it later at the end of the video when I'm decorating the whole thing, is place your floor. I'm just going to leave it parallel with the tower base because I probably will be coming back to make this a different color of wood. And that is pretty much it for the redstone. This is what it should look like right now. I believe next is the roof. Okay, and next we are doing the roof. For this you'll need a wooden block of your choice, the matching stair, and the matching half slab. For me, I'm doing spruce because I just like the color of it for roofs. And to start off, we're going to grab our half slabs. The tallest point of our corners, we're going to place a half slab on that. Then we're going to go around to each other one of those little towers. And we're just going to make our square, which should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be a 9 by 9. Then off of that, we're going to do the same thing with our redstone blocks. Placing them in a little square pattern. And then for the next 2 rows of your roof, you're going to place it on the wooden beam, on your corner pieces of the logs, and then you're only going to come over 1 block. And then you can just take it across. Once you get to the log, just go over 1 block, and you go around and do this for the whole roof. Stopping at the log, 1 block. Starting at the log, 1 block over the edge. 1 block over the edge. And then you just keep doing that. So coming under to finish off our roof. In the tallest part, we're going to place a solid block. On the lower part, we're going to place upside down stairs to kind of fill out the roof. And that is pretty much it for the roof. Okay, next we're moving on to the second floor of the tower. I like to call it the lookout floor, which you should have the log you've been using, stairs, half slab that you use for your roof color, a stained clay block. I've done yellow so many times. I'm using green because this is tower number 6 for me. A stained glass pane or a regular glass pane, I'm using white. And then a fence that matches your roof. What we're going to do right now is in each of the corners, we're going to place a log block looking up that is on the same level of our half slabs. And that is giving us the corners. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. All we're doing is adding 4 blocks to that. And then what we're going to go do is when we get down to the base of our towers and fill in the half slab layer with the logs going sideways, just to give it a little bit more color instead of bringing the roof up here. It just gives a little bit more detail. And then next, we are going to do a line across the bottom of our stained glass color right on top of those logs. Then we're going to come up to the top and do the same thing. And as you can see, we're making the spot where our windows will go. Which, going around, you want 3 windows on each side. So you're going to be filling in 2 spots on the clay. So you're skipping 1, placing 2 on 2, skipping 3, placing 2 on 4. And that sort of gives you the idea on where our half slabs will have to go. Where there is not going to be a window, you just place a half slab around the top. Well, the top of your redstone floor or the bottom of your lookout walls. And then around that, on top of those half slabs, we are just going to be placing our fencing that matches your roof color. Is the best I can say. If you wanted to, you could make it a different color, give it a different appearance. But for me, I just like doing the roof color. And then once we're done with that, you go around with your glass panes and just fill in your windows. And that is pretty much going to be it for the walls. We're going to move on to the roof after I just finish up the windows and show you the completed walls. And that is it. This is where you should be right now.